so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, we say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Paul. From 12 feet out. Here's Capella. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Paul against Ball. And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Now, here is Harden. D right on him. Shoots off the step back. Another miss by Houston.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
The pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gordon for 3. And no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game. The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
For Houston, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Paul kicks to Harden. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. LeBron against Gordon, and stolen by Gordon. That's a 2 from Paul, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
The textbook release. I mean, his shot always looks good coming out of Paul's hands.
Hart kicks the ball. Back to Hart. Pass the ball to the inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort. Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
Now here's Paul. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
To the paint, and it's McGee with the jam.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Helmet. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Harden. And that one hits back iron.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
James with it. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're moving.
Harden outside. Passes it to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets with another miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Yeah, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity. I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, James. And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
Well, for the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in L.A. feels the pressure to win.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Paul passes to Gordon. Kicks to Capella. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Hart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron against Gordon. Pass to Capella. Houston moving it around. Here's Harden. And the shot falls short this time.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Hart, guarded by Harden. And taken away by Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. On the wing, James, guarded by Tucker. James looking it over. Down low. Here's McGee. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Capella kicks to Gordon. Paul against Ball. Trying to get something going. Paul gets a hand on it.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length allows him to make a difference on this one.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
And the pass to LeBron. Shoots from the elbow. And that misses badly. Air ball. Rockets trail by 8. Harden inside the three-point line. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Harden. Shoots. Again, the miss by Harden.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Rockets trail by 8.
You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
Passes to Hart. Gordon against LeBron. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
James is impossible to guard in the screen and roll. He's a master at slicing the D apart with the scoring, penetrating, jump shooting, passing. Should I go on?
Harden has a wide open look. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Clark, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Gerald Green in for Gordon. The Lakers also making some changes. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Josh Hart. Ball, the pass to James. And they double up James. Paul with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Shoots over Ball. And too long on the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Unloads from 13. Out to the wing. He goes up again. And good that time. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 10. Here is Harden. 29 points for him last game against Portland. And it's Clark in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
Pass to James. Great D that time from Green.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The dish to Tucker. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game. Let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to the 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Stevenson outside. Softly drops in the floater. And the Lakers lead by 9.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Ball finds Clark. Ball against Ball. Ball passes to Clark. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Clark's got 6 points.
If you're playing in line Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Ball, the pass to Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Beasley. It's rebounded by Houston.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Puts it up. Harden's shot is off.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. Paul passes to Harden. Looking to end his cold spell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. Kept alive. Hartenstein passes to Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. And for Houston, they're shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Green taking his time here. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 6. Down low, here's Stevenson. Beasley trying to break free. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Another miss by Houston. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. There's the steal. Green against Stevenson. Ball left side. Takes a 3. And that one is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. Chandler out there with Beasley. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, that's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize in their different areas, rebounding, shooting, dribbling, passing? Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Harden. And here is Paul. Tipped away. Back to Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless in finding ways to get himself to the line.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again, and that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Stevenson. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden kicks to Paul. Off target from 3-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green against Stevenson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. From 13, the Rockets again can't hit. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Ball against ball. Kicks it out to Beasley. No good on the three. Rockets trail by 16. Outside, Green. A three ball. Good D by Stevenson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Point guard who can dunk it. Ball is a rarity in more ways than one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. And Hart subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Paul kicks to Gordon. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Ball against Paul. Stevenson outside. The pass to Kuzma. To the paint, and McGee kicks to Ball. From deep. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 18. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-1 run. It's stolen by Green, and it's Houston on the break. Gordon's running. The Rockets with another miss. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Paul against Ball, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's Kuzma. Some solid defense there by Nene. Rockets trail by 18.
Well, at the start of the summer, many expected a busy market for Capella in free agency. Eventually, though, signing a 4-year deal to remain with the Rockets. I feel like it's a great deal for Houston as Capella gives them the perfect inside presence to complement Harden and Paul.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time, takes it himself.
Pass to Hart. The three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green kicks to Capella. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
This is the next step for Capella. Learning how to become a better passer over time.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Now, here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Miami.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
The drive by Green.
And let's check out stats for James. Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers.
Shooting 2.
Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. James right side. The putback. Rockets with the rebound. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
LeBron outside. Passes it to Hart. Ball kicks to LeBron. Pass to Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Rockets trailed by 19. Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, I only got one thing to say. I mean, if you hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Second is Clint Capella.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, Greg, this is a dependable group of low-post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
I've heard CP3 called the monster of the mid-range. That shot is his bread and butter.
And here is LeBron. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Paul looking over the floor. Jacks up a three. And James pulls it down.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them. Ain't working.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a look here at the shot chart for Harden.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, that's a nice look, recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. Takes the 13-footer, rebounded by the Lakers. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick. Not the guy you expect to be missing the bunny.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Hart. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Rockets shooting only 21% from the field so far. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That one goes in.
And the competitive nature of Paul, even when he's covered, he still goes right at the defense.
Lakers leading by 21. Here's Ball. He has 6. And Hart has it in the corner. Takes the 3. That one doesn't go. So Houston will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Gordon. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in. LA's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. McGee in the high post. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
James Harden, he's checked in for Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in.
1 shot, find the lanes.
The free throw off from McGee. Now here's Gordon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
James in the post. He's against Gordon. And it's James missing.
I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
At the elbow, Paul over Hart. And the shot is long.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
He feeds it to LeBron. Here's McGee. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets trail by 20. And the wide open shot from Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Beasley trying to break free. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Launches a three. James Harden with the rebound.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, a master at the pull-up jump shot. Gordon shoots with so much confidence off the dribble.
Lakers leading by 17. Hart the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up 31 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
Oh, an offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up for him.
Paul outside. He kicks it to Tucker. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Here's Paul. A rebound by the Lakers.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon against LeBron. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Stevenson against Paul. 5 to shoot. James right side. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got 6.
Oh, James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers lead by 19. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. How have you controlled the tempo in the game in the first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
Tyson, thanks. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, what did you see from them?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, it would be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Lakers leading by 19 points. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Gordon, and it's Clark in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Harden surveying the D. McGee with the block. They recover it. Ball against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 10 points for him.
He's not going to outmuscle too many guys, but Paul still has too much grit to let a little contact keep him from finishing.
Ball kicks to Hart, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They have a 19-point lead. McGee, the pass to Hart. Back to McGee. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
And really, Gordon gets these calls because how engaged he is. He's consistent at remaining aggressive.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw.
He's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
And he's good on the second. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. There's the pass to James. Pass to Hart. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron is doubled. Launches it. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Chris, Clint Capella had a schedule in his development. You know, credit his tremendous work ethic. You see it, Chris, in his passing, his finishing, and certainly at the free throw line.
No, his 2nd season, I mean, he shot below 38% at the line. I mean, among players with 150 or more attempts, that was the 5th worst percentage in NBA history. But he's made tremendous strides there, and that's freed him to be more aggressive offensively. Not worried about getting fouled.
Chris, LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
Well, yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's
One
just,
shot.
That's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness of LeBron.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, when Chris Paul came to the Rockets, a lot of people questioned if he and James Harden would be able to share the ball. Both known for being ball-dominant guards, I think you'd have to say it's worked out pretty well.
The first free throw is good. And I think Chris Paul never comfortable with that ball-dominant label, Greg. He'd never played with another guard who could create, certainly on the level of Harden.
No doubt about it. I mean, Mo Pete, J.J. Redick, guys who were great shooters, but really more off-the-ball players. Chris needed to be that kind of a playmaker, but with Harden, he has someone just as gifted at creating baskets for himself and others.
Well, look, I've always thought that the way Paul leads his team is impressive. Look, he's always talking, giving instruction. I guess he's a real player coach.
And Ball slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Paul against Ball. Paul outside. Harden outside. The three. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Stolen by Tucker. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a three. Here's Capella. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Hart, guarded by Harden. James left side. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's McGee with the jam. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third.
Timeout,
Still
timeout.
0 for 3. Timeout called, the Rockets.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 2.5 blocks, and 7 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Harden inside the three-point line. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, he gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and then throws a shot off.
Got that one up quick. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Rockets with another miss.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Here's Paul. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 14.
Some guys in this league have a good floater. Paul's rainbow is exceptional. Fluid, high, and accurate.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Paul. From the inbound, and James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Gordon kicks to Green. Pass to Nene. Over LeBron. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass the ball. Here's Hart. Misses the 3.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Kuzma passes to LeBron. It doesn't go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dishes it to Nene. To the inside. Ball against Green. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Kuzma. Ball kicks to Kuzma. From downtown, Hart, that's good. Hart's got 12 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Green against Ball. Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for James Harden.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
With the fadeaway, and the shot goes in.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Green against Ball. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. What a stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. James Harden is second, and of course, LeBron James.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Ball kicks to McGee. In the corner, it's James. Fades. Again, Los Angeles.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Green finds Gordon. Inside. McGee against Nene. And the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Inside, McGee. Harden with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he's shooting.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Harden hits them both. Stevenson with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Beasley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Now Harden. He's got 8. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at that Nets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Gordon. Passes it to Clark. 4 on the clock. The Rockets again can't hit. LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Caldwell Pope against Green. On the wing, James. 15 points in the game. Beasley dishes to LeBron. On the wing, Stevenson. Over Harden. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rockets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Green takes the 13-footer, buries the jump shot. Green's got 8.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Stevenson against Harden. Stevenson passes to LeBron. Back to Stevenson. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Houston making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. And so here is Houston. He dishes it to Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. Looking to get back on track here.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you're drawn to the hole.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Yeah, but you have to control the pace. You have to keep it up, keep the tempo. That's how they built this lead.
Gordon up on top, covered by LeBron, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Stevenson against Carter Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Rockets.
And the guards doing what they can to create some offense. Sometimes that's what it takes to climb back into a game. That commitment to share the ball and trust your teammates, it can help you weather some early struggles.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Carter Williams.
Now, the former Rookie of the Year continues to improve. Carter Williams, he's a triple-double threat thanks to his size and his passing skills.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Stevenson missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's Green with the 3. Drills it from outside. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Clark, the pass to Hartenstein. Carter Williams kicks to Clark. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In the corner, it's James. No good on the triple. The Rockets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. From past the arc. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the bucket.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead's safe as long as he's on the floor.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you'll get called for it.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Rockets. LA's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Paul. He's got 14. Passes it to Hartenstein. That one goes. Count it. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Here's Stevenson. Pass to James. Over Clark. No good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season, and that injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Beasley, also Chandler out there, and Stevenson is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Lakers shooting 47%, pretty solid. Puts up a 3, hits the three-point bomb.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Paul finds Green. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. And there's Green on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Stevenson outside. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
And Greg, another free agent this past summer was Chris Paul. Many unsure of what his plans might be, but he made them very clear in a hurry.
Paul signing very early in free agency with the Rockets. Huge 4-year deal worth $160 million. Rockets are in win-now mode and were willing to commit the money to Paul to give them a shot at winning a title in the next few seasons.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Stevenson against Paul. Back to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Clark. Here's Beasley. And Chandler throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The pass to Clark. House kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. Chandler with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here is House. There's the triple. The Lakers with the rebound. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds in this game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Yep, it counts.
And you have to do a ton to distract Caldwell Pope. Just razor-sharp concentration when he's going up with the shot.
Paul kicks to Green. Back to Paul. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Stevenson outside. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Beasley outside. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Houston moving it around. Here's Paul. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Here's Chandler. It's tipped. Paul outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Beasley. Here are the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Stevenson right side. It's good. Now here's Paul.
Let's go, Paul.
Shoots off the step back. Another miss by Houston. The Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Get that out of here. And he's able to get it back. Now here's Stevenson, guarded closely. To the middle, here's Green, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Now here's Stevenson. He's guarded closely. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzma. But he stays with it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here is House. He's guarded by Stevenson from the arc. And that one's good. House.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
On the wing, Stevenson. There's the feed to Chandler. Back to Stevenson. Lets it go from the wing. Green for 2 points. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Green dishes to Paul. For the Rockets, Gordon comes in for Green, and it's Carter Williams in for Paul. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Nene against Chandler. Gordon outside, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Kuzma, 13 feet away. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Rockets. Outside Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside for Carter Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon. From deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pass to House. Lets it go from 11. Count it. House has got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Stevenson with it, and it's ball in the corner. Now Kuzma. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Another miss by Kuzma.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Clark, he's checked in for Hartenstein. The Lakers also with a sub. McGee's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
And here is Carter Williams. The pass to House. Just 5 to shoot, and it's Clark in the corner. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Caldwell Pope left side.
Don't leave Lance open.
Stevenson outside. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Off the inbound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Stevenson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. On the wing, Eric Gordon. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Clark, the pass to House. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Stevenson kicks to ball. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter Williams. Outside Gordon. Takes the 13-footer, and nothing but air on that one. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
First one falls for him. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Rockets. Eric Gordon on the wing. Carter Williams against ball. Right side Gordon over Caldwell Pope. The Rockets again can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Caldwell Pope on the wing. McGee in the high post. Taken away by Nene. And here we go. Fast break. Carter Williams has got the ball. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Clark in the corner. No good from outside. Kuzma passes the ball. He kicks it to Stevenson. Passes it to Kuzma. Over Clark. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Gordon. Over to the wing. Now here's Carter Williams. Shoots over ball. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you pick up defensively that allowed you to win this game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.